McKinley County, which is a huge geographic area where the city of Gallup is located, it's almost completely surrounded by the Navajo Reservation and is the second poorest county in the United States of America. So we ask for help a lot.
We are headed to Rama, New Mexico, where the people cannot afford to spay and neuter their animals and barely feed them. Many of the animals out here have never been touched by a human. So it's been a long process just to educate them about spaying and neutering and how it's healthy for the animal.
The McKinley County Humane Society dates back to 1988 when I stopped by the dog pound and stacked in the outdoor kennels were carcasses of dogs. So I decided we could do something better and found a humane society. But because we're surrounded by Native American tribes, the bulk of the animals that we deal with actually come in off of the reservation.
The McKinley County Humane Society is set up to help the problems that they're having with their stray animals. We have our low-income spay-neuter facility. We have programs to foster and find homes. And I think if they're educated and they know more about it, that they will take advantage of it, and they are. Our president, Sina Fitzpatrick, lives near here, and she's taken it upon herself to help with the stray problem in this area. So she does it one family at a time.
We're gonna get your mother dog fixed and the puppies are good, okay? Good girl.
Sina will pick up mama dogs with litters of puppies and bring them into Gallup. We will spay the mom and return it to the family, keep the puppies, get them into foster care to get them healthy, and they will go on the rescue wagon once we've got them socialized.
Our goal is to go out and try to educate our community members on the importance of spay and neuter.
Spaying and neutering is something that is kind of new to the reservation, you know.
You'll see homeowners with 14 dogs or 14 cats roaming at their house.
The dogs, they're not friendly. They are kind of trained like that.
Just recently, one of our community members, he was just a 4-year-old child, was mauled to death by a pack of dogs. And there's a lot of people out there who need to be educated on animal welfare out in our reservation.
When we first started, we were probably euthanizing close to 90% of the animals that came in. The problems was bigger than any one group could handle by itself, but the culmination of several groups working in unison made it possible for us to make a lot of changes.
We are setting the example for the Navajo Nation.
Our officers, when they pick an animal up off the street, they want to see to it that it's not euthanized. And when we have an animal come in that's starved and flea-ridden and full of ticks and mange, we just want to see from there on out they can have a forever home.
These puppies were starving, they were hungry, they were thirsty. They finished down 3 bowls of food and 3 bowls of water. So now they're getting some pretty good TLC here.
That's why the McKinley County Humane Society is here. Because we speak for these puppies and kittens. Love goes a long way.
They come wild, then 3 or 4 days they come down. Depends how you talk to the dogs. We all love animals in this place, you know.
Right now I'm doing head count, seeing how many animals left yesterday and how many new ones are here today. We have animals come in and go all the time.
Yeah, that's a neat cat.
She's gonna be loved.
So nothing leaves the facility that's not spayed or neutered. So we don't want to add to the over pet population here.
Oh yeah.
All right, kitty, you just got your forever home. We've seen a huge change in our community. We don't have the dead dogs on the streets, the amount of strays that we've seen. We've made huge strides just in everyone's effort to make an improvement. And everybody wants this change, but we've reached the point where we can no longer serve the animals properly in the small facility that we have. And we implore your help in this area.
In the wintertime, it gets really cold in here. We have to really bundle up, try to heat the room to keep the puppies warm.
We really need some nice crates for the inside. We go through a lot of paper, and if we had an outside facility, it'd be great. That way they could run around, they'd have their own space, whereas inside they only have a cage.
Our facility would not be here if it wasn't for the work of people that donate their time and expertise and energy. So everybody gets an opportunity to be an angel, if you want.
My name is Francis Zuni, and I'm a foster volunteer. I brought in 6 puppies so they can get on a PetSmart wagon. They're just ready to get adopted.
You truly did save their life, so we really appreciate that.
Thank you.
There is a rescue wagon that comes twice a month by PetSmart charities, and they'll take up to 50 puppies at a time up to Boulder, Colorado, where they'll get adopted out, and their lives will actually be saved. It would take a lot of strain off of this Humane Society if people would volunteer to foster.
This is a pit bull that came in that somebody had seen someone throwing from a moving van. This was a mama and 2 babies. They all got great homes. This is a skinny puppy that came in. And this is them right before they went on the PetSmart Charities rescue wagon.
There's probably 120 puppies that we would have had to euthanize if they hadn't have opened up their hearts and home for them. At least for the past year, we haven't had to euthanize a single puppy just because of this program.
This is a perfect fit for PetSmart to take puppies from high kill shelter areas to areas that have high adoption rates.
We take in 5,000 animals a year. We usually have to euthanize half of those and a lot of puppies, so it's very rewarding for the people that work so hard to save them.
The programs that the Humane Societies are putting in place is causing a lot of change, and we're going in the right direction.
Here at the McKinley County Humane Society, this is a journey that we're taking, and we're not going to stop until every dog here has a forever home.
So we keep fighting the fight, and maybe someday we won't have to destroy an animal whose only crime is he has no one to care for him.